Welcome to Keep It at 100 High School Sports. My special guest tonight is Ethan Rone, the two-sport star from Choctaw High School, baseball, football. How you doing this evening, Ethan?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. So tell me, when did you start playing sports?
I started playing sports when I was about 4 years old.
That's cool. So what sports did you start with?
Started playing baseball when I was 4, and then football and basketball when I was 5.
Basketball. See, that's the thing. I don't hear you playing no more. So what made you give up basketball?
I quit basketball and going into freshman year because, it's really hard to play 3 sports in high school. Hard to keep up with the body.
I know. Well, Ethan, I know this year was kind of tough on you, going into your sophomore year. You guys was predicted to be one of the top teams in baseball. You go out and you beat Edmond Santa Fe the first game, defending state champion. You guys knock them off. Then, boom, the season's over. So what was it like not getting to play your sophomore year?
It was heartbreaking because, like you said, we beat Edmond Santa Fe, defending state champs. They were really good. We came out and knocked them. And it was just, I had a feeling we would have had a good run at state that year. So.
I think you guys have done a great, would have had a great season, with everybody coming back, with Cooper Harris, the Wichita commitment, then your pitcher ended up going to Cali. So I think you guys would have made a deep run in that for the state championship in baseball. And knowing you, being a football and baseball player, so what are you liking more? I mean, I know it's a tough question. Are you liking football? Are you liking baseball? I know you've already got a couple offers in baseball already. County is kind of on top of you right now. I know Wichita's knocking on the door. So what is your preference? Are you going to play baseball in college? Or are you going to try to play football? I mean, what do you like?
I'm going to try to shoot for baseball, but, if anything happens in football, it's open door no matter what.
So how do you prepare yourself, in the off season? Because, you go from baseball playing all summer long. I know this summer you played a lot of baseball, even though your sophomore year was kind of shut down. But this summer you got a chance to play a lot of summer baseball, and you did some amazing things. You ended up hitting one out of the brick downtown, Bricktown, hitting a home run. What was that kind of like?
It was amazing. It felt really good. Only a handful of kids can do that. So I felt.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, your dad was pumped. I got pumped, and here I'm not even, you're not my kid, but just to see a high school kid that can hit one out in a major league ballpark is amazing. It's crazy. Just shows you the strength that you have. Then you take off, your cleats and your batting gloves, and you go put on your shoulder pads and your helmet. And one thing about you, you was a young man that played quarterback at a young age. Then your sophomore year, when your sophomore year, you switch over to linebacker. Your freshman year you're playing quarterback. Then you get to play linebacker instead of getting hit. Now you're hitting people, yeah. And you can kind of tell that. We'll start watching some of your clips later on. What you did. In your first game against Springdale, had 17 tackles. But going from playing QB to playing linebacker, what's it been like?
It's been kind of hard because I'm used to throwing the ball, and then sophomore year I got put on defense. But anything that can help the team with me, I just try to do my best because I played linebacker and quarterback all through middle school. But I'm just mostly defense now.
So what do you like though? This is one thing about it. It's always keeping it 100. What do you like though? Do you like QB? Do you like linebacker? Because right now I can tell you, you're one of the guys that's kind of under, what's the word I'm looking for? People's not really on you as a linebacker, but me watching you play last year and what you did the first game of this year, if you keep that up, you're going to have over 200-something tackles, man. But you're kind of underrated as a linebacker, but you're also a hell of a quarterback too. But, you're helping the team, like you said, switching over to linebacker. But, right now, would you like to see, play a little QB? Or
I would love it, but, I'm main position, like I said, I played linebacker all last year, and I'm starting there this year. So
hey, I tell you right now, man, Choctaw got a great man in you. Like you're saying, hey, I'm down to play whatever you need me to play to help the team, and that's what more people need to be like you. It's one thing I've gotten to know you over a few years is that you're not a selfish kid. You always have a great attitude, and that's what makes you a great ball player. Not just what you do on the field and off the field, but the way you carry yourself. And a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people think it's all about me, and that's one thing that your parents has done a great job of raising you not to be that type of person. And I think that's going to make you go a long way. Whatever college you decide to go to, if it's football or baseball, it's going to make you a healthy career. But going back into last week, you guys kind of took a tough loss as the Yellow Jackets. going down to Springdale. I know it's probably pretty cool to take that drive,
Oh, yeah,
but
for
what was it kind of like, as you stepped off the bus? Because you guys were kind of shut down for a week, not being able to play football. You had to do a lot of, zooming in and, studying film. But it's different, from practice to going out there and hitting somebody. So what was it like not getting to have a practice for a week?
Yeah, not being in practice for a week, it's a lot different than practicing all week and then go and play a game. But the atmosphere was good. We had a lot of people from our hometown go all the way to Springdale, Arkansas to watch us. I mean, it was pretty cool.
And that's one thing about the Choctaw fans. They will travel. I will get that to them. They will get in the car and drive down the highway no matter where you go. If it's from a 7-on-7 tournament to a team down in Dell City or right around the corner up the street to Tulsa. I mean, they're going to travel, so good thing about that. But going into that game, you guys end up taking 46 to 18, 46 to 16 loss. What was kind of the guys' atmosphere? Are they ready to get back on the field this week and go tackle a new team? Because you got Van Dorn coming to town this week. I mean, what are they kind of like? Watching film on them.
Yeah, we're ready to hit the field again, and we know we can do better because we didn't have practice all last week, and we're gonna hit the field hard and try to do everything we can to get a W.
Like I said, losing the first game is tough, but, like I said, that's why you play those non-conference games because it doesn't mean nothing. But, going to the district, looking at you guys' district, Booker T doesn't seem like the team they are. Muskoge's 0-2. Biggs, you guys faced them in a couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Ponca City's kind of up and rising, but, looking at what you guys can do and what the powerhouse, losing Chase does hurt, but I think you got enough guys, enough athletes, that can come step in and play that. Might be my next man up, catch by committee because, you got some good guys, Spencer Bowles, Chris Parker. You got some of those guys that can come over from the defensive side of the ball to the offensive side of the ball and help you. And even, with you, if you get a little package of, running the ball, you're a good running past QB. I know still kind of struggle a little bit, but that happens. First game as a starting sophomore. It's a lot of pressure going on the road 3 hours away.
Yeah.
But I think you as a leader, I think you got to be behind them, supporting them, and even with the whole team, they all got to do the same thing. And like I said, kind of get R.J. Jackson back involved a little bit. But I think you guys are having a successful year, and I think you're gonna do great things. Like I said, if you keep averaging 17 tackles a game, it's gonna be great for you. But I think you guys have a great season. But I really appreciate you joining us, keeping it 100 high school sports. Good luck to you this season. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Keeping It 100 High School Sports. As you see, we just wrapped up with Ethan Rone, the two-sport star from Choctaw High School, the baseball and football star. Folks, I tell you, the kid is a great young man. Not is he tough on a diamond, but he's also good playing linebacker. As you can see, we got some clips of him as the games he had. Kid had 17 solo tackles going up to Arkansas. Just a junior. Kid was a QB, switched over to play linebacker to help the team out, is doing a great job. But the thing I like about Ethan, his attitude. He's always positive. He always has a smile on his face. You never see him throwing a fit. He's a team leader, and that's why he's averaging 17 tackles a game. That's why he had over 90 tackles last year, was one of the team leaders as a sophomore coming back in his junior year. And you can see play after play he's making. Choctaw is going to have, lost the first game, but guess what? I guarantee this young man is going to get them back on the winning track this weekend as Van Dorn comes in town, and he's going to have a great season. Folks, I thank you. I appreciate you watching Keeping It 100 High School Sports. We'll see you next time. Thank you.